Hello guys and welcome to this new vid. What we have here nicely packaged in a beautiful wood presentation box is the Tudor Black Bay Bronze. It was first introduced in 2016 at Basil World. It has been discontinued in 2019, replaced with other bronze black bays with different color schemes. But this one was the first, the one that started it all. This is not brand new, as you can guess from the patina that started showing already. In fact, I've been having it for like 2 years now. The case is bronze and it is 43 millimeters in size. Sapphire crystal and aluminum bezel. True to its vintage style, the case is perforated to allow for easy strap removal. The strap is really nice. With its distressed leather, this rusty color, so to speak, matches the bronze of the case really nicely, in my opinion. Also, it contributes to the overall vintage look of the piece. Here we find a matching bronze buckle of large proportions. The strap itself is 23 mils at the lugs, quite an unusual size, although a 22 mils might fit nicely. The crown features the classic Tudor rose engraved on it. Being quite large, it makes adjusting time and winding a very smooth operation. That's also bronze and fits the overall design. Now let's talk about that patina for a moment. When brand new and sealed, that case retains this gold-like color finish, but that lasts only for so long. I, for one, liked how it looked when new. I suppose I have a thing for gold watches after all. As soon as the oxidation kicks in, due to daily wear, as a natural reaction, the bronze will start showing a darker color. That's the patina, and that is ever changing. In terms of color and patina, no two watches will look the same. Operating the watch is easy. There is no date complication. When not screwed in, there's two positions for the crown. One position for winding, and two position for setting time to a reference. The second hand is hacking, meaning it will stop when adjusting time and will start moving again after it has been repositioned for winding. On the dial, the Arabic numerals at 3, 6, and 9 o'clock are a design choice. It doesn't do anything for me. Applied indices are really nice though. I have no complaints on the loom. Hands and markers are luminescent to a satisfactory degree. Just a note on the sapphire crystal here. I do love how it is protruding slightly from the bezel. It certainly creates a visual interest. The bezel itself is aluminum, true to a vintage style, and it is unidirectional with 60 clicks. Action is smooth and precise, as in any other Black Bay. Let's check the case back. The strap is nice and thick, but also very supple thanks to a nice inner lining for improved comfort. And speaking of comfort, one thing worth noting is the case back. The case back is actually made of PVD coated stainless steel. It would have been nice to see continuum of bronze here, but there is a reason for choosing a different metal, and that is to prevent oxidation stains when on the wrist. And while we are on the subject of oxidation, let's check the overall process here. I think it's happening quite evenly across the case, but I'm actually starting to see green flecks on the creases of that coin-edged bezel. What comes in the box is also a good quality Nato strap. It is not your average Nato though. In fact, it comes with spring bars already mounted permanently on it. I'm not too sure I understand this design. I guess nothing prevents me from using a standard NATO, although you can imagine it is not easy to match the overall color scheme due to the brown dial and the brown bezel. Although it is very soft and supple, I suppose I don't appreciate too much the fact that it has a tendency to fray and show wear. But again, I think that wouldn't be out of place with the overall vintage look. The movement is probably the one thing that I value most on this piece. First of all, it is in house, therefore made by Tudor. Actually, I've done some reading about it, and it turns out that the company found by Tudor to produce movements is called Kenisi. And funny fact, Chanel has 20% share in this company. And Kenisi movements are also deployed on watches from other brands, so those movements are not exclusive to Tudor. But back to business. What is great about this movement is that it is a 70 hours power reserve. Not bad. And it is COSC certified. And now for the customary wrist shot. This is wearing a bit on the big side given that the case is 43 millimeters. But due to this aluminum copper alloy, the watch is pretty lightweight when compared to steel. All in all, I think it's a good look. With that said, time to wrap this one up, and I will catch you in the next one.